Hey, what is up, people? Skywalker Hendrix here, back with another video for you guys today. And today we are going to be talking about the brand new Hot Toys Chewie. This figure blew me away when they showed it a few weeks back at a show, and we just got some raw, not very close-up images of this figure. It was displayed with some other figures that they're working on, but we finally got this thing put up for order, and oh man, it looks absolutely beautiful. Some of these shots of this figure, I mean, you could put this up and show it to someone and say it was a screenshot of the actual movie, and I don't think anyone would question it. They absolutely killed it on this figure. And something Hot Toys has been doing as of late is some of these characters in particular that maybe don't translate the best to figure form, or would be hard to translate into figure form. They have just been putting the work in and really capturing that feel of what these characters should look like, and translating that into a 12-inch, 1/6 scale. This is Hot Toys scale, and translating these character designs that shouldn't work as figures, but Hot Toys does their magic and they make it work. Now, I will be throwing up some images here of this figure in particular, and this Chewbacca is just a figure people have been clamoring for years now, as we have two Chewbaccas in the Hot Toys line, but they are some pretty old figures at this point, especially the A New Hope version, and I think this could double. I mean, you could put this anywhere in your collection, really, even if you wanted to put him in a prequel display for like a Revenge of the Sith with Yoda or something like that. Like, this figure just looks amazing and has a lot of different parts to it that you can give him and make it scene accurate or scene specific with the R2 or C3PO backpack deal, and I think that is just brilliant and such an iconic look for Chewbacca in particular, and I just think they absolutely killed it with this figure, and it just looks amazing. The fur, whatever they're using for the fur on this, just, it looks so good, and it does have an articulated jaw, so you can open his mouth, display him that way, which just adds so much versatility to this figure, along with moving eyes. Now, this is going to be very interesting, getting this figure in hand and figuring out how to move the eyes with all that fur around the head sculpt, but hopefully they make a pretty simple way. I mean, with Hot Toys, you got to be careful either way, but these, figures with the rooted hair or, full fur, you kind of got to dig around there to get in, to move the eyes and all that fun stuff, but the option is there, and that is just amazing in my opinion. With the moving eyes and the, articulated jaw, like, this thing is just going to be such a versatile display piece, and you can have it, like I said, in so many different areas in your collection. And Chewbacca is just a figure we've been long overdue, and with the Return of the Jedi Han Solo that's coming out, they're gonna pair so well, and these are just some characters we've been desperately needing Hot Toys to revisit. And as much of a prequel guy, I mean, you guys know me, I love my prequel movies, but the OT is also just how Star Wars came to be, and some of the most iconic characters in movie history. And I really hope this is a sign of more things to come, as I think, we need new Luke Skywalkers from just about every movie. They just did that amazing Empire Strikes Back Luke, and that figure is amazing. I do have a custom version of that with, the blood and battle damage, all that good stuff. But that figure is amazing, so we definitely need a Bespin Han Solo to go with this figure, even though if you have the backpack, the C-3PO backpack on Chewie, it is not, you know, you wouldn't want to pair it next to a Han Solo. But if you take the backpack off, it definitely could still pair with a Han Solo, or throw them with your Return of the Jedi Han Solo. Take the jacket off, whatever you want to do. So many display options for these guys, and yeah, I cannot wait to get a Han Solo and Chewbacca in my collection finally. Some OT characters are desperate for some upgrades. In particular, a new farm boy Luke is just long overdue. Same with a New Hope Han Solo in general. I mean, just a lot of these core OT character designs we desperately need Hot Toys to revisit, and with the absolute insane hype that they have been coming with the Star Wars line, I think these figures are bound to be revisited eventually. So patience pays off. Now, this is something I learned with the Black Series, collecting Black Series, and just any toy line in general. If you wait long enough, if, you know, a certain version like a Chewbacca, the old Hot Toys Chewbacca is just a little bit out of date, and it's quite expensive on the aftermarket. So being patient and waiting pays off, I promise. If you want a Farm Boy Luke, if you want a New Hope Leia, I mean, just wait. Hot Toys is bound to revisit these characters and update them and give us some nice new, you know, the new engineering is just insane on some of these figures. And with the Artisan line, I mean, anything is possible at this point. Some of those figures just look so promising, so I just cannot wait to see more from the OT and just the Star Wars Hot Toys line in general. They have been killing it, and they just keep the ball rolling. I mean, this Chewbacca is just, dude, it's so good. Showing some of these pictures, it legit looks like screen grabs out of the movie, and the fact that they threw C-3PO in there is just fantastic in my opinion, and they know what they're doing at this point, especially when it comes to Star Wars, and as collectors we should be just very appreciative. I think this is the best time to be collecting Hot Toys. I mean, the stuff they've been doing is just mind-blowing, and like I said earlier, taking figures that probably should not work in 1/6 scale and just nailing them. I mean, absolutely just nailing them. So anyway, guys, this figure is retailing for $430, but you have to keep in mind this is a big figure. I mean, Chewbacca is not a small figure by any means, and it comes with almost pretty much a full C-3PO, even though yes, he's in parts in a backpack. I mean, that's just a lot of extra. It's almost a 2-pack in my opinion. So $430, this thing is up on Sideshow. Go check it out. Also, Pop Collectibles, shout out to Pop Collectibles. Go support them, they're awesome. So yes, let me know everyone's thoughts on this Chewbacca down in the comments. This is a instant pickup for me. I mean, you guys know me, I'm pretty much all in on Hot Toys right now. I'm picking up just about everything they're putting out, and I just could not be happier as a Hot Toy fan. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Again, let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments. What do you think of this figure? Does it look good to you? Or, you know, some people will complain about just about anything nowadays, but I think this figure just looks so beautiful, and I just cannot wait to get it in hand. So let me know everyone's thoughts. Hope everyone enjoyed. Shout out to all my channel members. Y'all are some G's. I appreciate each and every one of you, and everyone that watches my videos. I mean, just watching my videos just means a ton to me. So stay tuned. I got some Hot Toys reviews coming. I have Scorch in hand. I have the Thrawn coming in, and I do have the Attack of the Clones, Anakin and Padme. So stay tuned for those reviews, plus many more videos on the way. So Shout out to all you guys. May the Force be with you. Ayy.